Oh my lord. Oh, pick it up!
Yo,
Pick
go!
the ball up!
Yo,
What is going on?
Come on, go! All right, so True. I told you, we had something special that, I don't know if you saw this already.
Woo! Hey, it's looking good on you, man. I don't know. Hey, we got plenty of spots on the bandwagon. We got plenty of spots open.
Oh, yo, Mr. Shocker, we was actually matching like when we was in the background and I did I had my MLB The Show shirt on. We was ready to rock and roll, but me being a man of my word, I lost a bet to one of my viewers and he's in the chat right now. And I told him that, especially I want to come through tonight. You being a Nuggets fan, all Colorado, it was the perfect night to unveil the shirt.
Man, you know what? I appreciate that. Like I said, a lot of spots open on the bandwagon. So not only you, Ro, but anybody in chat, we are welcoming in people. The people that have been doubting us all year. We got spots open. Hop on the train.
Let's go. Hey guys, before we get started, I do have to get this out there. Exclamation point diamond. Exclamation point diamond. You will see my guy True socials, his Twitch, his YouTube, Twitter, and TikTok. The best thumbnails that I've seen in the MLB community. Like he's so creative with it, and his videos are awesome. I just love how just all the energy that gets poured into him. It's so cool.
I appreciate that. I'm not a creative person, and my thumbnails in particular I actually make myself, which again, it saves money, yes. Not having to pay a thumbnail at artists and whatnot. But yeah, it's the one thing that I've kind of nailed creativity wise in the content realm. So.
I've been practicing myself. I do my own thumbnails too. I use Canva. I don't know if that's what you use as well.
That's exactly what I use.
Oh.
Dude, hey, people bash Canva, okay? I don't want to hear the Canva slander. You can make a good thumbnail there.
Yes, Canva is really good. I do use Canva for a lot of different things.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Hey, so officially, welcome in. I am so excited to have you in here because Truth's got that energy that I just love. I just love it. I be in this stream. True is a late night streamer and he's just ready. Going crazy, excited. You never see him at a down point. The only time you ever see him down is when he has to go take a bathroom. He does take a bathroom break every stream,
Hey, I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why right now. When you're pounding coffee at 8 p.m. to stay awake all night for the streams, then it hits you about when midnight comes around.
And you know what? It's almost like perfect timing every time. Like the exact time. Yeah, you're gone.
Exactly, I know. My body's just used to that schedule at this point. Those late night streams and late night coffees, they hit.
Yo, how did you come up with your name, Trumanation?
Yeah, so funny story. So I had a coach my freshman year of high school. I don't really recall why or how it started, but he called me that during a rain delay one day. I don't remember the context because my real first name is Truman. So okay. my legal first name is Truman, and it came up somehow, and that day I went home and it just so happened to be the time where I was making a Twitter and an Instagram and all these socials. And I just made that my username. It asked for a username. I put that in. I was I like it. And whenever I made my Twitch, I just made that my Twitch name forever ago. I think I made my account in 2017 and I never used it. I've never been a big Twitch watcher. I don't watch a lot of gaming on YouTube and Twitch, oddly enough. But I made my account forever ago. I didn't start streaming until 2020. So I had the name, had the account ready, and I guess I lucked out that I didn't have some weird username I don't know, baseball lover 69420 or something like that. Cause I would have just probably pressed live right off the rip, not even thinking about it that first day. And so I'm glad that I had a somewhat okay name to keep going.
I mean, that's awesome. You didn't have to add any numbers, so you are the original Trumanation. And for me, I had to add 22 to Roshocker because Roshocker is taken, but it's not being used. So
hey, Twitch, can we give this man just Roshocker without Twitch?
Yes.
Come on, man. Come on. I mean, that'd be clean. That would be clean.
So for me, what I hear is if I put in the work and become a Twitch partner, that I'm able to put in an app to change my name. So that means I got to put in some more work. We got to get it going, and I got to become
right
partner.
You're right there.
So, hey, what made you start streaming though? You said you created an account 2017. Yep. What got you into it?
So again, kind of like me, never really watching video games. Oddly enough, because most people that do this on Twitch are massive video game lovers, have been their whole life. I never really played a lot of video games. Like my mom bought me when I was young. I think like the original PlayStation. I played a lot of the Crash Bandicoot games. If anybody in chat remembers those, Crash Team Racing and all those Crash Bandicoot games. That was really it for my video game playing. I never really played in middle school and high school. I was always focused on IRL baseball. And then in college, I played junior college baseball. I got my roommate my freshman year. He had a PS4. That's when the PS4s just came out when I was in college. And I would hop on his system and play whatever games he had. And I was like, this is pretty cool. So that Christmas break, I asked my mom, I was like, can we all pitch together, maybe get me a PS4 for Christmas? And so got a PS4. My first game was MLB The Show 16. So, because obviously played baseball my whole life. I love it. And I was always pretty good at the game. And then fast forward a couple years later, I just kept playing casually. MLB 19. I started to get top 50s, the top 50 banner you get if you finish up there in ranked seasons. I started to rattle those off 3, 4, 5, 6 ranked seasons in a row. And my buddies were like, dude, you should just hit the live button and see what happens. You can stream off your PS4. Just hit the button and see what happens. Why not? So I did it, and my second stream ever, I was streaming with a mic from the these iPhone headphones.
Yeah.
Awful quality. No camera, streaming with this mic and whatnot. And if you guys know Daddy Demu, he raided me my second stream ever.
No
shot. I didn't know what a raid was. I didn't have a clue what a raid was. On the old systems, it used to show your viewer count in the top right when you were live. And it went from 2 to 250 to 500 to 625. And I was like, what the hell's going on? What's happening? And so that raid, my second day in, basically jump-started me. From there, I immediately started to meet people in the community, average 10 to 15 viewers right away. It made me want to invest in my setup a little bit more, because I was like, oh, this is maybe something I can do. And it just kept growing and growing and growing, and here we are today. So that's basically how I got my start in streaming, and here we are. So
that is awesome. And this wasn't even on my list of questioning, but we saw some of your clips of NCAA. Was that part of your rotation, or?
So when MLB The Show starts to die down in December, January, February, when content stops and everything like that, the last couple of years we've played NCAA 14 from my PC on stream, and it is so fun. That game is a classic. We all love that game. If you are if you are just a human being that enjoys sports, you have probably dabbled in NCAA 14 at some point or another. It's a classic. So we bring that back every winter, basically, before the new MLB comes out, and it's a blast.
Yo, you ain't lying. We missed that, and hopefully, we can get a good NCAA game. It's rumors that 2024 will be the year. Now, I want to ask you this. You talked about having, an average of 10 to 20 viewers in your stream. Now you go on your stream and you're rocking it with 200 plus, last night 300 plus. And oddly enough, though, you're doing this in like demon hours is what us gamers will call it, Yo, what made you pick that schedule to start off with, and how do you continue that success at that time frame?
Yeah, so my wife and I moved a few years back. This is right when I started streaming, about 6 months in to my streaming career. So we moved a couple years ago. Her job requires her to stay up late. She stays up till 2 a.m. working, and she's got to be on call until like 8 a.m. or something like that. We're kind of night owls anyway. We always have been. So I just started thinking to myself, like, there's not a lot of people that are on this late streaming. So maybe I should fire up later since you're going to be working late anyway. And so I started doing that, and the time slot just worked out perfectly for me, to be honest. So met a lot of awesome people. I love, being that guy that people potentially see right before they go to bed, or if they're, somebody that works the graveyard shift, whatever it may be. I love being there for the night owls since I am one myself, but that time slot has been very, very good to me. So I love it.
Yo, that is beautiful. And, one thing I really like near and dear to my heart is just you talk about wifey. You did it for your wife. My wife, she's in the stream right now. She's been essential to me streaming. If it wasn't for her, I would not be streaming. And to see you to, be like, hey, this will give you more time to spend with your wife.
Yep.
Yo, that is awesome that you are willing to stay up late. And then for all the late night streamers, the people that work the graveyard shift, which I did 10 years of my life, yo, shout out to you for giving us some entertaining content out there.
I appreciate that. And you're right. Our wives are essential to this. So shout out to them. But no, I mean, it is great. I'm absolutely blessed, to be able to do this. And again, like you were saying, the time that I'm able to do this, because we wake up, obviously we go to bed late, so we wake up at like noon, but we wake up and we hang out, like we'll go work out, do whatever, like, we both love fishing, we'll do that. So it's awesome because, like you were alluding to, we get to spend a lot of time together with us working at the same time. So it's incredible.
Yo, happy life, happy wife. And one thing that wives really love is a good massage. And to be able to give a good massage, you got to make sure that your hands are strong and feeling real good. To do that with us being gamers, you got to get you some C2 grips. C2 grips, yo, they help you ergonomically keep your wrists good as we spend those long hours of gaming. They help us to, look at the comfort right here. I do a lot of like work, warehouse work, and these keep me comfortable, feeling good, so that when I get off stream, wifey can get a nice massage. Make sure you check out ! Grips and get you some C2 grips. Let's go, baby.
Let's go.
All right, now what I don't want to talk about, but we got to get into is the Colorado sports, and more so the Denver Nuggets. Your Nuggets. and people give me a hard time. I've been getting brooms all over the place, brooms, GIFs, and everything. It was one of those weird series, and me and you talked about it in your stream, where every game pretty much came down to the last couple of minutes. Like, it was really, really close. It didn't really feel like a sweep, but we just couldn't close it out. But how excited the Nuggets for the first time are in the NBA Finals.
47 years. 47 years we've been in the NBA. First time ever. Melo could never do it. He could never beat Kobe. Although all those teams, we had some good Nuggets teams.
That was a really good team.
Them in like the late 2000s, Melo, J.R. Smith, Kenyon Martin, AI at the end there. Like, we could never beat Kobe. Every year they would knock us out, it seemed like, or the Suns with Steve Nash and all them. But it's awesome. And like you said, it was a great series. Tell people to kick rocks that are giving you a hard time. In all reality, like, that's a successful year for the Lakers. I mean, they almost missed the playoffs. They come from the play-in. They go all the way to the Western Conference Finals. That's not. I mean, you can't hang your head about the year that the Lakers had by any means. And like you said, if they were arguably two like circus shots from Jokic and Murray away from playing a Game 5 in a 2-2 series. Jokic at the end of the shot clock,
that was wild.
30 feet out. Like, I mean, if he misses like those shots in two different games, then we might be talking about a 2-2 series. So, I mean, it was definitely a lot closer than it seemed. Like you were talking about, it didn't feel like a sweep, but again, I mean, it wasn't a bad year for the Lakers by any means, not at all.
And for me, like if I had to lose to a team, Denver is a team that I don't really dislike at all. Like I respect them 100%. And I kind of feel for Jokic. Like, I feel like he doesn't get the love that he deserved, but he's starting to now, especially this sweep was huge for him.
Huge.
Because everyone was all like, he won back-to-back MVPs. Coming into this year, going to the MVP race, it was him and Embiid. And people I actually heard like, oh, Jokic, I don't know if he's really that good. He's mid. And then now that Jokic is doing what he's doing, everyone's all like, oh, he should have won MVP again and not Embiid. So he's won.
I'm gonna be honest, I appreciate those arguments. Not to cut you off, but I do want to make a statement. I do want to make a statement about that. So a lot of people are saying that Embiid shouldn't have won it. I do disagree with that. Although I'm a diehard, obviously I'm a Jokic guy because it's a regular season award. People are having recency bias for him absolutely selling in the playoffs. Horrible in the playoffs. I will give people that. Horrible, but I mean, like, it's a regular season award. He had a historic regular season. You can't be mad about
he
that.
Did.
But
and another thing too I want to throw out there is Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray, it's almost like people forgot about him when he got injured. Like this guy was a monster. I used to hate Jamal Murray like early on because I don't know, I know you remember this, but he would troll so hard at the end of games when he wins, dribbling around players and celebrating. And I used to hate that. He did that a couple of times to my Lakers. I'm like, yo. And then bubble Jamal Murray was a thing, like nasty.
Yep.
He got the injury, came back, and people seem to forgot about him.
They did. I mean, he was out for over a year. He missed almost a year and a half worth of NBA seasons, which for an ACL, I mean, obviously it's a serious injury, but that's crazy. And no, you're right. When Jamal was young and he came into the league, he was one of the one and done guys in college. He played 1 year at Kentucky, but I think it was against your Lakers. He actually he had a game where we were up by a lot, and he broke the golden basketball rule where when the clock was winding down, he took a shot like when we were up by like 20, and he got a lot of flack for that. He's grown up a bit though, which is good. I suppose I'll give him a pass. He was probably like 19 or 20 when he did that, but I just love it because like Bubble Murray was for sure a thing, and that's kind of what he was known for.
Yeah.
And it seems like, kind of like how Joker's gotten that love throughout this postseason as well, that Jamal's kind of broken that mantra of it was just a bubble thing,
Exactly.
Like, he did an interview with TNT, I remember, after our first game against Phoenix when he went off, and he was getting so irritated at like the Bubble Murray, like they kept bringing it up, and he was like, I'm just Jamal Murray. I'm not Bubble Murray. Like this isn't a new thing, and I love that he's continuing to show that throughout the postseason. I think it's awesome.
Yeah, and it's the same thing with my Lakers. Everyone wants to say, oh, that was a bubble championship and everything, but Denver was a problem. Denver was a problem. Now I know everyone will say, well, LeBron got to get rest and AD got to get rest and, all that stuff. But, teams went in healthy. Lakers against the Nuggets that year. The only thing, though, that I don't like, and I just saw a TikTok recently, was Dwight Howard saying that he can guard Jokic.
I will say, I don't know about with this Nuggets team. It's so hard. Like Dwight did a great job on Joker in that series. He bullied him. Like he took, when he was on the floor, he took Jokic out of the equation quite a bit. Like Joker got his, but We got our butts kicked in that series. I remember when Anthony Davis drilled that three, that buzzer beater.
Oh, yeah.
Sat on my couch for like 30 minutes. And I was like,
Yeah.
bro, like that's the end. Like,
But I'll tell you one thing. Ever since Joker got pushed by, what was his name? He played for Miami. The brothers, Morris.
oh, freaking, one of the brothers. Either I know it's Marcus and Markeith, but I forget which one is on which team.
I felt like that was the changing of Joker saying, you know what? Yo, I'm here. I'm about to use my size. And you know what? No one's going to push me around anymore. And he's a different
He blew
guy.
that dude up.
Oh, yeah.
he blew that dude up. I was
Yeah.
like, oh my God.
Woo. That was
Man,
so nasty. I'm all like, hey. But the Morris twins had a history of doing stuff like that. And Joker was just dribbling up court and he gave him a forearm. You shouldn't have turned your back on him, one, if you're going to do something like that.
Shouldn't have turned your back.
And yo, Joker gave him one.
Yeah, like if somebody's hitting me, like if I'm getting a hit, like why don't turn your back? Like,
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
I don't know. I see both sides, but yeah, don't turn your back. I will ask you a question. I gotta ask you a question.
Okay.
While we're on the topic, do these LeBron rumors scare you?
It's a weird thing. Like, I feel like if LeBron leaves, we're not in a good spot, but then we are in a good spot because we can then like shift to, all right, let's see if we can go ahead and sign Austin Reeves. I want to sign Rui back and see if we can keep some of these young pieces. But then if LeBron stays, then there's rumors of bringing in Kyrie, which they work good together. We might not be able to keep some of the younger guys. So it's like that weird, I don't know. It's like, okay, we get to start over somewhat. There's the rumors of also bringing Trae Young over as well.
Saw that, yep.
So I don't know. It's a catch-22. I just hope that a decision can be made soon so that the Lakers can know what to do afterwards, you know?
I'm going to be honest. I feel like everything LeBron does is calculated, and I feel like this is him already getting to work and you know, trying to put the front office on notice, saying like, hey, like if I'm here, like I'm getting old, man, like one more piece, I want to win another ring. Like I feel like that's him trying to just, you know, put some urgency in the front office to you know, make some moves here, i.e. Kyrie.
Exactly. And I think he still wants to play with his son or have that opportunity. So I don't see him fully walking away. You know, will he take a year off? I can kind of see that.
I could see that. Yep. It depends how like bad that foot injury really is. I know he has to get surgery, but I think that a lot of what he was saying in like his press conferences after, you know since Game 4, probably is just him speaking on his foot, if I had to guess.
Exactly.
Because, you know, I mean, that might put him out anyway for some time. So you never know.
And, you know, Adam Silver might be kind of scaring him a little bit. I don't know if you've seen the rules of in Summer League, they're going to try something out about if you flop, the other team gets to shoot a free throw.
They do that in college. And I did not know that. Or I don't know about Division I college, but so like I said, like obviously I played JUCO ball. I'm a JUCO guy.
Yeah.
My wife works at the JUCO that I played at, our alma mater.
Okay.
And we always are going to the basketball games. Earlier this winter when we were at a game, I thought somebody got a tech, like because we just shot a free throw, and coach after the game was like, oh no, that dude flopped. That's a technical in junior college. Again, I don't know if it's D1. But that's a thing here.
Wow.
So if you flop, it's a technical free throw. So.
Yo, that's interesting. That would definitely change the game a little bit.
It would change it a lot. It would change it a lot. Because, I mean, it happens. Often.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, Jokic started doing it a little bit, like giving it back. And I've never seen him really flop before. But everyone, to an extent, does it. Maybe not like Marcus Smart and some of those guys, but everyone does it.
Now, we do want to take a little bit of time to talk about, you know, you said you played JUCO ball. I remember I was in your stream one time. It was so cool because you was really getting into it. I think someone had asked you about some rivalries in high school. And then your last year You guys didn't do so good. Your high school is normally just always 1 or 2, like really, really good.
Yep.
The last year, you guys didn't do so good, but you still batted over 450. And, you make sure you put that out. You had Max Preps out there. He's like, yo, I was a baller. I was a baller. You made it to the
You gotta
JUCO
leave
level.
that yearbook half cracked.
I'm gonna let you go ahead and talk about it. And then I also, did you ever get like drafted by the MLB? I know the MLB is one sport that they draft like 1,000 or 1,500, 1,600, something like that. You might get a letter, but you still have to improve on that. And go ahead, talk a little bit about your baseball career.
So the MLB draft, they shortened it recently. I think this was for COVID they did it. There used to be like 50 rounds in the MLB
Yes.
draft. Like 50, a ton of rounds. 50.
Yep.
But they've now shortened it to 15 with COVID. They shortened it a ton. But don't let the stats fool you from high school. I was not that good. So
You could tell everyone that you are him. It's okay. Let the people know.
And we were kind of talking about this earlier, but high school baseball in Colorado isn't exactly like the cream of the crop of talent. So like California, Florida, a lot of the South, like you got a lot of good ball players. But Colorado, like, I was probably seeing like 78 to 81 for like off the mound every game. You know what I mean? Like I could probably go step in the box and do pretty good right now after not hitting for like 6 years. But you weren't seeing the cream of the crop of talent, so I was on nobody's draft board, not even close. The other issue with me is I didn't have a position. I was always brutal in the field. So
Okay.
I only DH'd. So I guess if I did have a position, it would be first base. But
Okay.
I was horrible in the field, like bad. Like we're talking MLB The Show terms, I would have been one of those like common fielders that you see in like BR. But yeah, I solely hit, and as far as college goes, that hurts you. In a recruiting process or taking it to the next level draft wise, that hurts you big time. So, going to a college coach and trying to sell yourself on, I hit well, but, I can't play anywhere, essentially. Like, if I'm in the lineup, it's got to be DH type thing. That's a hard sell. So, I hit good in high school, and then in college, I actually pitched.
Okay.
Because, again, I didn't really have a position.
Gotcha.
But, yeah, it's nice to – oh, yeah, here it is. I got, like, our old state championship ring, just like chilling over here. So that was kind of a cool experience. Again, I know it's high school, nothing. Nah,
that's still nice
by
though.
any means, but still, I mean, those are memories that you have forever. Like with a lot of your best friends. So definitely something that you cherish. That's for sure.
Now I could tell that you have the love for the sport. Do you still play in like adult leagues, or do you play softball anywhere?
I live for softball in the summers.
Hey.
Our first game's on Tuesday. I'm telling you what, I live for softball. Like, I'll be the first to admit it. Like, there's some people that go, like, that are in the softball league. Like, they're trying to have fun and whatnot. I want to win. You know what I mean? Like,
yes.
Like, it brings back that competitive fire. I don't care if it's slow pitch softball with a bunch of, like, old dudes or whatever it may be in our teeny tiny town. Like, I show up to the field and, like, that flame, like,
yes.
still there. Like, I want to go hit a nuke every time that I step up. Like, I still want to win. Like, yeah. I definitely feed that competitive fire through the summer softball leagues. That is for sure.
Yo, I'm the same way. Now, when I first started playing softball, I played in a church league, and I probably was a little bit too competitive. But, yo, I was, like, inside the park home runs all the time. I'm up here juking it.
Hey, then get you out. Get you out then.
Yep. And and then I went
fault.
from that to playing in regular leagues, park leagues around. And you'll have like maybe 3 or 4 competitive teams, and then everybody else is just out there for fun. Then I got invited to something. I don't know if you heard about this, but a U-Trip league.
Ooh.
Yo.
It's like a softball league or what?
It's slow pitch softball, but the best way I can say it, the height of the pitch is different. It's almost like It comes a little bit faster and it doesn't go as high.
Oh, really?
And this league, everybody that played was competitive. Like, they up here keep tracks. If your team is good, you can make it to like the state championship, and then you move on. They have like the nationals in Vegas and stuff like that. Like, they actually get real serious. And what I liked about this league was, because of the height being a little bit lower, you can crush the ball. It was the first time I was hitting them over the fence.
Oh man,
so
I bet that was a blast too.
Yo, look up U-Trip and you will love it. If you can hop on a team.
I need to. See, that's what I need right there. That's
yes.
what I need.
All right, well, we're going to go ahead. We're going to get into some fun questions. It could be some like quick answers or whatever, and then we're going to hop into an MLB game. But what is your favorite gaming snack?
Ooh. I am a big Cheez-Its guy.
Ooh.
I love Cheez-Its. What about you? I want to know your answer on that one.
I'm a chocolate guy. I love chocolate, so I either have my protein shake with me that's filled with chocolate, or I would have like some chocolate Oreos, you know, the single or double stuff.
Oh, gotta go with the double stuff. Got to.
Double stuff is so good. It is so good. Brand of Cheez-Its, because there's a lot of different ones.
So, again, we were talking about this earlier, but, you know, appeasing the wives. She loves just the basic OG Cheez-Its.
Okay.
Like, I'll see some of the flavors I like, and she'll snack on them, too. Like, I'll see, like, oh, like, white cheddar. That looks pretty good.
Yeah.
She's like, I won't like that. I won't like that. I'm like, okay, we can get more. So, but, no, ironically, the other day at the store, though, I got, like, a hot and spicy one, and it is unreal. It is like, I actually don't think I can ever eat normal Cheez-Its again.
Okay, I want to try that now. I'm gonna try that. I have to bring that on stream.
You got to. They're unbelievable.
MLB streamer that you would most want to hang out with?
Ooh, that's a good one. I'd love to hang out with a lot of these guys.
Gotta pick one.
Like. Oh, that's such a good one. Dude, I got to give a shout out to my dude Jimbo Jr. He's an up and coming streamer. He's been a mod for me for a long time, and I'm not just being biased with this answer. We talk a lot, and he's a freaking cool dude, and like somebody that like I've definitely wanted to chill with for a while. So I'm gonna have a bit of a homer answer there, but I'm gonna shout out my dude Jimbo Jr. Y'all check him out on Twitch too. He's awesome.
Whisper me him after this stream, and he might be someone that we can have on the podcast.
I definitely will do that.
Cool. What MLB player in real life that you would want to challenge in the show?
Jeez, that's a good one too. These are the hard-hitting answers. I want to challenge Justin Lawrence of the Colorado Rockies, because a lot of you guys, so players get real 99 overall cards. Some of you guys like may have played against them. If you guys know who Justin Lawrence is, he is gross in the game. He's like one of those like BR like cheater cards. It's a common that's nasty. He throws sidearm like 100. And I want to see what his real 99 card looks like.
Ooh.
Because I bet it's just disgusting.
So can I ask you this? One, does he have a Twitter? And two, can I take a clip of this and put it on Twitter so that we can make this happen?
I may or may not have sent him a message and didn't hear anything back yet. I may or may not have messaged him on Instagram.
Hey, this will be another avenue. It's not coming from you. You know, I'll chop it up to where it's coming from Rose Shocker, and I would love to see this happen. Let's go.
Oh, I love it. That's why you're the man, Ro.
Yes.
You're the man. But no, I do, through doing this, know a couple of pro ball guys that are still in the minors. And I've played co-op with a few of them, and they're all cool dudes. Shout out all the pro ball guys that love MLB The Show, and I say this to all of them when I play with or against them. It is not fair to be good at real baseball and MLB The Show. That's mean. That is not fair.
If I could give you a ticket to take BP at any stadium outside of Coors, where would you want to take BP at?
Probably Fenway Park. It's such a fascinating field to me. You got the Green Monster, a lot of tradition. Some of the best players of all time have, stood in that batter's box. I would definitely say Fenway. And although I have no pop, I might be able to, get a few out to the Green Monster because it's obviously a short porch out there.
Yeah.
So I think that'd be my best shot at least hitting one or two off the wall. So I think I would definitely go Fenway.
That would be awesome. Current content goal that you want to accomplish by the end of the year, and you're someone that just reached 20K followers on Twitch. Congratulations to that. Do you have a content goal that you want to accomplish by the end of the year?
I've never been a big goals guy. I don't know if that's good or bad. I'm always like, my mindset is always like, we're going to hit live or we're going to post a video. We'll see what happens type thing. But again, that might not always be a good thing. It is a good thing to have goals for sure. And one thing I will say, just as like a general goal, is I like the spot that the Twitch is at. But I would love for the YouTube side of things to match that. So I'm still, that's a hard platform to figure out.
It is tough.
Freaking hard. It's tough over there on YouTube. So I'm still trying to figure out YouTube and the algorithm over there. And so I would say that's just a bit of a goal of mine, is to put a little bit more focus on that side of things. I think I'm at like 6,600 subs, something like that. So I'll say maybe, if we're talking a specific goal, I'll say 10K by the end of the year.
Okay, nice. And then last question, this is a fun one. If you get a free trip to go anywhere in the world with your wife, where would you guys want to go to?
Ooh, that's a good one. I've never been a big traveler, and I want to. Like, I've left the U.S. like once in my life on a cruise, so that doesn't even really count. Oh, that's such a good one. I'm going to be honest, like, I'd love to go somewhere like in the Mediterranean. Like those like beaches, like out there look absolutely beautiful. Like somewhere like, on the beach in Europe like that.
Yeah.
I think it'd be awesome. And like, you're going to have incredible food. So I'd say that. I would say like somewhere on the Mediterranean Sea. So.
Yo, dub answer. All right, yo, Mrs. Shocker, shout out to her. She says, you guys heard the man. Hit his YouTube. Subscribe to his YouTube, please. We got to get him to 10,000 by the end of the year. Let's do it. If you haven't done it already, there's his links. A-Train, A+++ mod, putting the links up in there. Make sure you follow my guy on all his socials. And now you guys are about to witness a beating by...
Nope. Not even.
So I do have a funny story. Do you know Skimbo?
Yep, Madden guy, right?
Yes. Yep. So again, this was MLB 21. He was getting ready for one of the tournaments, MLB tournaments. I forget what they call it, like the summer circuit.
Yep.
He was getting ready for a summer circuit, and he was looking for people to play him in his stream. And I had him up because we was gonna try and do a podcast with him, and one of the people that I was with knew him, and it was gonna try and set it up. Well, I was hanging out in the stream, learning a lot about him, whatever. No one wanted to step up and play him.
Oh.
So I was all like, all right, you know what? I'll go ahead and play him. If everyone's scared, I'm not scared to play him. I know he's really good at the game and whatever.
Right.
So I told him, like, hey, I'll go ahead and play. He's like, all right, send me an invite. So I sent them an invite, all-star, blah, 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 blah. He's like, what are you doing? Like, no, this doesn't need to be on Hall of Fame. I'm like, yo, I'm sorry.
Like, oh,
no. Yo, I was like, well, I can't back down now, as we're knee deep in this. So I went ahead, I sent it on Hall of Fame, and we get into the game. And I want to say I was pitching first, and I could not hit the plate at all. And he was all like, yo, Shocker, what are you doing? Are you doing this on purpose? And I'm all No, I've never played on Hall of Fame.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was bad. And then
Oh, that's funny.
I had a hard time hitting, but there was one point let somebody get on base. I think I took a walk and I stole base twice. And he's like, "Oh, we're playing like this now?" I'm all like, "I'm not trying to play like anything. I'm not good at the game."
He's taking it all seriously.
Yeah. Yo, I was like scared out my mind. My wife is just dying laughing because she's watching me do this. And I'm all like, yo, I'm not doing nothing purposely. I swear, I promise.
Oh, man. That's funny.
Yeah, it was definitely an interesting game. I think I only lost by like 3 runs or whatever, so it wasn't bad.
That's not bad. That's not bad at all.
But I learned real fast, if I play anybody that wants to play at Ship It Field, I'm playing a sweat.
Oh, yeah. No, if it's Ship It, they mean business.
Yeah.
They mean business.
Yep.
So this team that I threw into this game is it's an all-gold team that's boosted up by Paul Goldschmidt's captain boost, and it makes any gold card in the game like a 90+ overall.
Really?
So that leadoff guy there is like 90, or that's 84 D Gordon, and it like maxes out his contact with max fielding, max speed, all this.
Yo, that's nasty. Like, how did you come up with that? Is this something that you was just like, you know what, let me try something and go crazy
Yeah,
with
I was
it?
just like, I was like searching through the captain boosts, and I just wanted to see like what I could come up with.
I got left that hanging slider. No.
Like that Cedric Mullins is an 80 overall, and this boost makes him almost 125 hitting across the board.
That is wild. Yo, I need to take some notes. That's beautiful.
But it's like a cheat code, because like you jump into a game and like your opponent sees like all golds, and they're like, oh, I won. Like, I'll win.
Now, do you have Trevor Story in the lineup?
I don't.
Oh, okay. I had a little something for Trevor Story.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
So, who on this team is one of your favorite guys to use?
Ooh, on this all-gold team, I love that D. Gordon that I was talking about, and Cedric Mullins, too. Those guys are insane.
Okay.
There's a gold Yasmani Grandal as well that's real good with his boost.
Yo, and I'm looking at this right. Do you have like the cats as your logo?
I do, yes. Yep.
That is so cool.
Somebody was kind enough to design like one of our like cats that we actually have is like my logo, which is kind of cool. So that it looks like the cat that we own, which is kind of fun.
That is awesome. Now I know you're a little younger or whatever, but I'm pretty sure you know. Oh my gosh. That was beautiful. That was a shot. I know you know your Rockies history. The big cat. Do you want to see him in the game?
Yes, give me Andres Galarraga. He is up there on my list. I love the big cat. My number one, though, is my favorite player of all time. I want to see Carlos Gonzalez in the game.
Ooh, Cargo.
I love Cargo. That's my guy. Sweetest left-handed swing of all time behind Griffey.
Yes, I agree. He was so nasty.
Oh, my Lord, Bob Gibson. Watch out.
I know. Yo, I see you like to hit a lot of comebackers. You know, I watched some of your YouTube clips and stuff. You know, you're known for this, True.
I got that comebacker timing, I guess.
Hey, who is your favorite Rocky of all time? Is it Cargo?
Probably would be Cargo, yeah, because like Larry Walker, I'm a little too young. I never saw him play. It's our only Hall of Famer. Even Todd Helton. Oh, is this one getting out?
Wow.
Oh, it is. There's that Grandal card.
Wow.
But no, yeah. Even like Todd Helton, I was a little too young for. I saw just like the back end of his career. So Cargo was my guy.
Broncos likes Larry Walker. Okay.
There you go, Broncos. Yes, he was a little before my time.
Yeah, I watched because when I started watching baseball, I think I was about 8 or 9, and I always tell this story. At first, I hated it because I was watching my cartoons, and then all of a sudden, Dodgers would interrupt my shows, and I'd be like, "Are you serious?" And
You'd be like, "Hey, this dude Vin Scully's always interrupting what I'm trying to watch here."
Yes. Yo, I was like, "Yo, I don't want to hear this guy." And then it came to a point to where, I started just watching it, and I really enjoyed it. And I can tell you, I watched it so much that I could tell you almost everybody that was in that lineup when I first started watching. At that time, we had Eric Karros, Mike Piazza, Delino DeShields, Brett Butler, Jose Offerman. Later on, we had one of your Rockies on the squad that I really like to watch, Eric Young, who was just so fast.
EY.
Yeah.
EY, yup.
And, the Rockies at that time, their offense was nasty. You had Andres Galarraga, Dante Bichette, Larry Walker, just a nasty offense.
We just could never figure it out on the bump, ever. That's what held all those teams back.
All right, let's go, Chipper. Let's go, Chipper.
Hey, I like these uniforms you're rocking.
Oh, thank you. That was another thing that I wanted to do differently this year. Like, I really wanted to, add content to my squad. So we're the Team Tacos. If you ever see me tweet, I got some type of crazy taco slogan and everything.
I see your the graphics you make, and it's super
Canva.
cool. Like the tacos graphics and everything. It's awesome.
That is Canva for you.
Oh man, yeah. Hey, people that bash on Canva need to chill. I'm telling you.
Yo, oh. That slipped.
My man isn't out for D. Gordon. Oh man. D's got to show off the wheels now. He's got to show off the wheels now. Hey, Broncos, you're right. That was lit too.
Let's see. I also don't watch baseball, football, guys. Speaking of football, are you a full-on Broncos fan?
No, I am not. So, is that getting out?
That is out. That's upper deck.
But yes, my family, they only give a damn about football. That's the only sport they care about.
Okay.
And my whole family, like parents, grandparents, everybody, they're all born and raised. They're from the state of Louisiana. I was the first one that was not born down there. They had moved right before I was born. Like I said, they only give a damn about football. So, big New Orleans and LSU Tiger fan. So those are my only teams that don't make sense based on where I'm from. Everywhere else, all the other teams, Colorado. But I'm a Saints fan, which is probably worse than being a Broncos fan now. Sadly, got to root for Derek Carr, one of your old boys, Ro.
Whoa. Yo, he's a nice guy.
I'm kidding. I see the Raider Nation stuff in the back. I was waiting.
Yo, hey, I'm torn right now because I don't like Jimmy G. I don't like, and Broncos Nation can't stand Josh McDaniels. They love seeing him on the Raiders right now. Yep. It's a rough time for the Raiders right now. It really is. I was so mad when I saw that we're replacing Carr with Jimmy G. I was hoping he was going to draft one of these top college quarterbacks and, Jimmy G.
Yeah, I wasn't really anticipating Jimmy G. I thought y'all were definitely going to take to the draft, but I guess if worse comes to worse, Jimmy G, he's a winner. You can say what you want about his abilities, but wherever he goes, he seems to win somehow or another. So
I'm not a that's because he got a good defense behind him.
No, you're right.
It's hard. Oh my gosh, yo, was that D Gordon? I'm sorry.
That's D Gordon again.
Yo, I'm sorry for hitting you.
D's like, I'm about to show you what's up.
Yo. So you being in Colorado, do you hear a lot of the hype with Coach Prime?
Yes, I do. I hear a lot of hype. We have never really, like, it's been a long time since there's been legitimate college football in the state of Colorado.
Yeah.
CU's been terrible for a while. CSU's been terrible forever.
Yeah.
You know, Air Force is, you know, they're not great either. Oh, cut it off, Gallo. Oh,
go.
But yeah, people are buzzing about Coach Prime, and I don't know. At first I thought, you know, it obviously, like, that's still a great hire for CU. They won one game last year, but oh, there it is, there it is, there it is. Oh. But no, I mean, it's. I can't decide how it's gonna go. Like, you see all the people entering the portal and whatnot, but then, you know, it's gonna be interesting. But I'm excited nonetheless to watch how it plays out with them.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Again, they went from last year, I think, having like about 4,000 at the spring game to filling up the whole stadium.
Yeah, and they like sold out of season tickets almost immediately this year, which they've never ever done. So, and not to mention, like, the, you know, NIL is such a big thing now. Like, Dion brings, you know, he brings all that to the table as well.
He brings Louis.
No, exactly. So there's a lot of levels to it, but I mean, shoot, I mean, in the beginning, like, when they first hired him, I said 8-4 year one, but I don't know. I'm a little nervous with all these guys like entering the portal, and Dion's not giving their tapes, and like, seems like he's making some enemies, it appears, but I don't know. Prime's a winner, so we'll see.
I feel like it's gonna take them maybe year two. We might really see some traction. I know a lot of people in the Pac-12 are gonna be ready to want to, you know, play competitive against Colorado. USC and UCLA, sure. I think they're there one more year, right?
Yep. I believe so.
Oh, okay.
And you're exactly right. People are gonna want to beat the hell out of the Buffs just because of all that, you know, Prime talks and whatnot.
But, you know, what's kind of cool about it is the Pac-12, they're, you know, again, losing USC, UCLA. They're having issues securing TV contracts and different things like that. Yep. That brings a lot of excitement to the Pac-12.
It does. No, it absolutely does. So, and you know, I like that it'll be easy to watch them too, because they got that late night slate always. You know, your Saturdays end with the Pac-12. So I feel like there's always like UCLA versus Arizona, like, you know, 10 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah, exactly. So
Isaiah, to answer your question real quick, it's so cliche, man, and Ro can probably attest to this as well. But with content creation, whether it's Twitch or whatever, consistency is so key.
Yeah.
Like if you're putting yourself in the directory extremely often, you know, no matter what game it is, you will start to be you'll get noticed. So, and again, I'm sure Ro can attest to that and probably has a good answer as well. But yeah, there are people that ask all the time that exact question, and, you know, they stream like twice a month, and I'm like, well, you know, we all have different situations, but, you know, just like anything else in life, it's twice a month or whatever, it's a little hard to gain traction in something. So
yeah, and exactly, you hit it right on the nail. You know, consistency. Another thing I would say that would help is that, you know, you look at the directory and you have a lot of people that stream in MLB. And the question you want to ask is, how are you different from all those streamers? You know, what are you doing differently? So, you know, find something that's creative. Find something that not everybody is doing and just hit it. Just, you know, go for it. You know, be creative with your content and stand out in front of everyone. And, you know, you'll get noticed by certain people. Be like, yo, this. Oh, it could go over.
Oh, my Lord. Oh, pick it
Whoa,
up!
Yo,
Pick
go!
the ball up!
Yo,
What is going on?
Go! No! He's no! Oh my goodness, no! That was my chance. Yo, I feel like the Lakers
He
getting
refused to
swept
pick
right
the ball
now.
up.
Oh, I want to cry. Like I really feel the emotions right now. Like
Oh,
that was it.
I thought we were about to have an inside the park home run. I really, really did. I thought we were about to have an inside the park home run. Oh my gosh.
Frankie asks, "Are we playing duels?" Yeah, we're playing duels. I'm on CC team right now. You know, we're purple and gray, and we're playing against a orange team. You know, we're crushing it right now. Me and True are crushing the orange team right now.
Oh man.
Hey, yo, we just got swept.
Hey, Ro, I'm telling you, man, this gold team, dude, they're diffy. They're diffy. If you're in the mood to mess around, like with some of these captains, look at that 92 ball Goldschmidt, because these golds are insane.
That is nasty. That is so creative. I like that. That's awesome.
Hey, 474. That's not bad though. You're getting up there.
We're
getting up
working.
there.
We're working.
You're getting up there. I see you. You're getting up there.
Once I'm grinding TA right now, so there's a couple of cards I want to add, and I'm gonna hit rank pretty hard. And so yeah, we're gonna move up. I could guarantee you that.
World Series incoming, Chad. It's happening.
Let's go. Yo, I want to thank you so much for coming on the podcast. Before you leave though, I gotta ask a request.
Absolutely.
So when you get a hype train, you know, you turn into a different True. We gotta have this end with you wearing the hype glasses. I gotta see it.
Say less.
Yes.
Some of our players, these things are called pit vipers. A lot of people know what they are, but some of our players at the junior college wear them. And one day I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna get myself some of these big goofy glasses and throw them on the stream. So I had to get some of these big goofy glasses and call them hype goggles for whenever a hype train, you know, presents itself. So.
Yo, those are beautiful. I love it. Yo, and
you know what? Just for good measure too, real quick.
My
wife went to a bachelorette party a couple of weeks ago, and you may have seen this already, Ro. But she brought this home from the bachelorette party. So you know, this hat is not meant for a male, but that's okay. It don't matter. But if we get to a level 5 hype train, we got now. Hold on, I gotta turn it on. The hype hat.
Yo!
Level 5, we got the hype hat. So.
Oh my God! Yo, I love it. Yo, that's big dubs right there. Big dubs. Oh my gosh, I love it.
Oh man. Hey, another tip. That was Isaiah that asked earlier. Make an ass out of yourself on the internet. People will like.
Yep. Exactly. Yo, I got an interesting hat that's gonna be coming really soon. It's gonna be a taco hat that I can't wait to get.
Oh, let's go.
Yes.
I love it.
I need a romper for a level 10 hype trade. Oh my gosh, I'll do it.
Yes. Hey, Miss Shocker, can you set this man up for me? You need to set him up right.
Let's go. Yo, True, I know you're about to start streaming. I know this is your stream time. Thank you again for taking the time to be on the Diamond in the Rough podcast. You've been one of my funnest guests. We had a lot of laughs, and even though I took a beating with a smile.
Hey, that was the first game of the night. I wasn't expecting the golds to pop off, but no, hey, we were the gray team. It was actually a 3-inning co-op game. Chad.
We're the great team. Yo, make sure again, !Diamond. If you are not following him on his socials, hit him up on his socials. We got his Twitch, his Twitter, his YouTube, especially the YouTube. Hit the sub button on YouTube, please, 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 and his TikTok. You guys see how awesome the man. Look at him. Look at him. How can you not sub to him? How can you not follow him? Show this guy some love.
Oh, man. You're too kind. I appreciate it.
All right, man. Yo, have a great stream. Just let me know, or I'm going to keep an eye on you when you go live, and we're going to send the crew to you. Have an awesome night.
Perfect. I appreciate it so much. I'm probably going to reset my PC because my PC has been jacking up lately. And then I'm going to fire it up. Ro, thank you so much, man. The invite means the world. It's been so much fun playing the game, chopping it up, everything like that. Chat, thank you guys so much for having me. It's been a pleasure to meet a lot of y'all from Ro's community. It's been a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Yo, have a great night and good luck to your Nuggets in the finals, baby.
Woo!
Let's go.
We're waiting for that bandwagon, all of you guys. Hop on the train. Bro, I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much.
Yo, have a great one.
Have a good one.